Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is a little longer clip than some of the others I've left for you, but this is a message that I think is as important as anything I can share with you right now. As anybody that works with growth dynamics knows, we are devout followers of the technology of behavioral science, and in particular, behavioral science as TTI, Target Training International, supports us as our vendor of assessments and profiles and all the other instruments that we can use to help validate what we believe someone will bring to the work party every day. I was having a conversation recently in a coaching call with one of my clients, and we got into the conversation or the topic of how stressed a lot of people feel right now, particularly on the supply side of things. Back orders, short orders, not knowing when things are going to be delivered, not knowing when things can be purchased. There's just a lot of inherent stress in the supply chain and the logistics side of a lot of people's businesses. And this is one of the places where disc profile can be really important. Typically, we see people probably in 80 to 85% of the time in a regular working environment where they're comfortable, they're at their best. We know we're not all alike, so we can accommodate and absorb the differences in how we try to create success, and we don't worry about it. But I want you to think about this. Right now, for a lot of people, particularly on the customer service side, the fulfillment, shipping, making deliveries, those types of things, and if you're a salesperson, there's a lot of stress that's constant. And constant, I'm not saying you're ready to jump out the window, but there's frustration and tension about being able to deliver what you said you could deliver when you said you could deliver it. And the bad part about it is we tend to think very internally, very self-centered, that we're the one that's dealing with all this stress. Well, I've got to tell you something. The people that are trying to support you, the people on your own team that are trying to support you, feel all that stress as well as you do. And they feel it from not just you, from a lot of other people on your home team. So as you think about how you feel about things and what your disc profile converts to under pressure, stress, tension, and fatigue, just remember that the person that you're interacting with is going through those same type of changes relative to their disc profile. So if you're a high I and you think you're charming, enthusiastic, optimistic, outgoing, and positive, that's all great most of the time. But under tension, stress, and fatigue, those 6 positive adjectives start to create a different perspective for other people. And charming, outgoing, positive, and engaging can start to look like unrealistic, not listening, overly optimistic instead of truthful, and that doesn't help the conversation work as well as you'd like. If you're a high compliant or a high C, where you're accurate, analytical, fact-driven, deliberate, those are great traits. And we need those on the team. But those same traits under pressure become picky, fussy, unbending, at times difficult rather than diplomatic. And so one of the things I'd like everybody to do is be aware of those perception changes from where you see yourself to how other people may see you. And then don't forget to take care of the person on the other side of the phone call before you start asking them for a better performance. So a big awareness of how you typically see yourself and how under stress, tension, fatigue, and pressure, your perception may not be what you're creating with the other person. So let's remember to slow down, think about these unintentional perceptual disconnections, and be aware of the person and value and nurture that person. And my bet is everyone will get a better performance that makes everybody more comfortable and more profitable. Thanks for your time to think about this. We're going to write this one up too, so look for more detail on this in the next blog or two. Thanks for your time. Have a great rest of your week.